It's been a great camp so far. What's impressed me is just our veteran group, our energy, and how quickly we've come together, right? It's hard to believe it's only day 4 or 5 of training camp. It feels like we've been here for about 3 weeks. My voice sounds like I've been here for 3 weeks. But it's great. We're led by our quarterback, Taylor Elgersma, on offense. We've got some great surrounding pieces around him, a big offensive line. And on defense, Luke Brubaker, Ify, Nico McCarthy, you go down the list. We've got a lot of great veterans. And then you add on top of that some of our outstanding freshmen like Titan and Khalil, some of our local guys, Cody Blackshaw, and many others. So it's a great group, and we're excited.
At the end of today's session here, I thought it was really interesting. You brought a couple of players up and you talked about who am I. I thought it was a neat way for some of those recruits to introduce themselves. Khalil Durman, from Cambridge, Glenview Park, he was one of those guys. Just give me a sense of what that's about and the importance of something like that, Michael.
Yeah, I think with 110 players, it's very easy to just assume everyone knows each other and that they're talking every day in the dining hall or in the dorms. But we call them up at the front of practice. We call one offensive player, one defensive player, and we give them a topic. So this year it's what makes you who you are.
Right.
And, veterans, young guys, coaches, we all get to learn about people. And I think you play a little harder, you work a little harder for those around you if you get to know them a little bit more on a personal level. So today was Ethan, an outstanding freshman linebacker from Cordis, Ontario, and also Khalil. So they were outstanding.
And really that's just about building camaraderie and building chemistry and everybody getting to know each other, because that's the only way you're going to win on the field if all of it's working together, right? I talked to a couple of the players. They said they are ready. They believe this is a breakthrough season. Do you believe that, and why?
Yeah, 100% I believe that. I think there's 27 teams in this country that first day of training camp say, they want to be the best version of themselves. They want to play for championships. But deep down inside, there's probably 5 or 7 teams in this country that have a realistic shot.
Are you one of them?
I'm a firm believer we're one of those 5 to 7 teams that has a legit shot. Now, as we know, it's a long season. It's 3-4 months. There's a lot that's going to happen. You got to take every day, every week at a time. But on paper, we've got a great group, and it's nice to see, 5 days in, that group come together.
A lot of familiar faces on the coaching staff, obviously yourself, Ron Van Moorkirk, Todd Galloway, but a new face as well, retired CFL player, the impact Kwaku Boateng has had, you've seen in the first couple of days.
Yeah, you're looking for coaches that your players will immediately respect and look up to, and Kwaku has that name cachet. But more importantly, he's an outstanding coach and an outstanding person. So the second I saw on Twitter that he had retired, I quickly texted him to say congrats on an outstanding career, and he and I had been in touch, and I said, secondly, I would love to meet with you. And, I think I found out he retired on a Friday or Saturday, and he requested a face-to-face meeting on the Monday. So we quickly got together, we met, and he realized how big Laurier football has been for him, and he wanted to come back. And I see our defensive line and everyone really enjoying him being here.
They start on the road in Kingston. They will play the Queens Gaels. Then they come home here for the Carleton Ravens, a rematch of last year's, obviously, first-round playoff matchup here. If people want to get tickets, LaurierAthletics.com. They'd love to see these stands full here at University Stadium. Great chat, Michael. We'll see you soon.
All right. Thank you. Go Hawks.